Katie, I'm trying to do a video. Katie. Looks so pretty, doesn't it? Levi and I are going for our afternoon walk. Yes, we're going to go to G's and back. It's almost 6, so we've sort of hung out in the house most of the afternoon. We lost power this morning. We had doctor's appointments today. And we lost power this morning. I was getting dressed. I actually had got my makeup on, praise God, and the only thing I couldn't do was my hair. And yeah, I've got curly hair. Well, right now I've got a snake, curly hair? like Medusa. But when I pull my hair back up, sometimes I get those. I call them curl bubbles. It's like where you can see a curl is poking through, and it's didn't go straight back with the rest. I had a hard time with my hair. It finally got gone. We got home after our doctor's appointments. The power still wasn't on.
My power's still on?
It's on now. But I lost 4 more pounds and he gained 3. So we are making sure that he is walking because we're gonna walk right now. I thought I would show y'all a little bit of what I did out here real quick. Let me turn it. So y'all knew I'd already showed, by the time y'all get this video, you will have already seen all of this done. I do have something coming for this wall right here. It's going to be big.
What's coming?
It's a surprise.
Is that a picture?
Yes. I did get some picks at Walmart today and I changed that out. Added this little fake, well, they're all fake. But these were the picks. But I already had this fake fern stuff. So I just shoved it up through there. And I think that looks pretty. And I got these 2 little orange. Huh? I don't think we're going to put a TV out here. You got a TV on the back porch. I got these little orange tikis. And I thought that looked pretty sitting there on both sides of the... Okay, listen to me. If you wanted to watch TV, you would go to the back porch and watch TV. And then some other, if like we were having a get together, some people could be sitting out here, but you would be in there watching TV.
Or TV out here watching Amazon Prime and stuff.
I don't want to dirty this up with a TV.
What one out here?
Okay, we'll have to talk about that. Levi, yes, baby, you're fixing to help me. I am working on this side now. I've got the greenery up on the lattice behind this, on this wall. And then I've got the heat shield thing for the electric smoker. And Levi's fixing to help me get it out here, but I've got to pull these curtains over so Rosie's not in the full sun. Get that done real quick. All right, I'm exhausted, but I'm pretty much done out here. No, that's not painted yet. It will be painted one day, but I am not worrying about that until I got the siding that goes here. And I'm hoping that when that day comes, I will have somebody, an electrician or my father, come down, and I have one space in my breaker box in the house. If he can bring me, put a breaker in it, bring it down around the edge of the house and up on that post right there, and we'll put a box and give me an outlet right there. That will allow me to plug in my smoker without, because right now I'll show you it, because I just took chicken out, okay? So it's beautiful. But I had to drill a little hole and put my plug in there to hit the outlet inside, which it worked. But I would like to have a real outlet here. Then if I'm not using my smoker, I can use it for other things. But my chicken look pretty. I've got 2 pieces still in there because they were a little bit thicker. They're still in. So I got it all cleaned out. I pushed that underneath there. It's got a bag of cat food in it that I haven't opened yet. So, and the extra dog food, because I don't want the bags just sitting around. I used a piece of this fence, this yard. I had, this one is a tall one. And it's the one, well, I don't know if I already talked about it or not, but I had run over it, over at Tony's. It had fallen in the grass, and I didn't know it. And I hit it with my lawnmower, and it bent it down here. It's all bent up. And then the other second section that it hit was up here. It's all bent up. But I use this to keep little girl, Miss Katie, when she's having to be in this part, from jumping and going in the steps. And then I put the tall section. I just used some staples. I can pop it right out for the gate right here to lock her out of the steps. That way, if she can't get on the steps, she can't jump through these and down onto the pillows. I did have stuff there, but it stuck out way out here, and I didn't want to cut it or mess it up because I wanted it to stay as many pieces as I can to an actual. So I basically have 2 yards here that just have to be hooked back together if I need them as yards. But I needed it unhooked so I could do with it what I needed to do with it. So I've got a short one that y'all have already seen right here that keeps her out of there. But because she jumps, I'm afraid if she gets on this step, she'll jump right over. Because I'm going to tell you what she did earlier. She was on this picnic table right there, and she jumped from that picnic table to that potting table. I know that's not really that far. I couldn't do it, and she sure done it. So I got my umbrellas put up just for the next 2 days until Sunday when we eat out here. I just hooked them to the fence, and I can push the button and tilt them if I need to, if the sun is coming at a certain direction. And then I'll put the tablecloths. Remember, if you guys remember, some of you remember, I do have red and white checkered tablecloths. They cover, I have them that they cover the benches and they cover the top. Look at her. She's still jumping around out there. Anyway, so fixing to take her in. I don't know if y'all seen these good, but I put these up. They're shower curtains, and I can pull them across and put them down behind the chair. And if it rained earlier today and it did not come in onto the tables, or onto the back of the chairs there or over there. So that worked out really good. And so yeah, I think I'm really happy with how everything is looking. This is how it's going to be, except this is Molly's food. And some alfalfa down there that I just give her 1 scoop with her feed. And half a bag of corn. Well, not quite a half a bag, because I mix her corn with sweet feed. And I don't want to mix any right now until I get some more sweet feed, because I don't want her to have more corn than sweet feed. But anyway, so that'll have to stay here for a while. I got a trash can out there that needs to be dumped right out through the door. I need to take it to the dumpster, and then it will go neatly underneath the bar right here. I need to dust off the bottom of that before Sunday, but we're going to have lunch here on Sunday. So now I know that my smoker is working good. I got it all set up with the heat shield back behind it, even though I put the green stuff back there, the heat shield's in front of it. And that's what I was saying. I took a section of that. It was one piece that was connected to this side where the gate part is, where the latch is. I undid it because I didn't want it, if it was hooked on like it was supposed to, it was shooting out across the room. So I undid it, and I was fixing to take it to the shop, and I thought, it looks so good. I just wish you didn't see those 2 tanks underneath there. And I thought, what the heck? Let me see how that would work. So I put one of, it's 2 squares. Those little vine things come in squares. And I put 2 squares zip tied to that, and then 2 screws hanging it. It just hangs. And when I want to, look, it just hangs right here. Well, I can get it unhooked on this side. And if I want to turn on the gas, I don't even have the gas on. I turn the gas off when I'm not using it. So yeah, it just hangs there and you don't see the tanks, and it don't look bad. It looks kind of cute. I don't know, it might look dumb, but I think it looks better than seeing 2 tanks. So I will get this painted when I get this done. And hopefully when I get this done, I will have in the budget and the plan for if I have to hire an electrician, then I'll hire an electrician. But hopefully, I mean, Daddy has done electrical all his life. All he needs to do is give me a breaker and run the line here and give me a plug. So I think it should be fairly easy for him to do. So I'm basically done out here. When Katie is no longer having to use this part, then I won't need any of this. But right now, it's just necessity. And this one section that's taller than the short section, I went ahead and just hung it here, and I can stick it back behind that step, and that makes it a couple of inches higher, and I think it would maybe stop her from using that step and jumping over, I hope. Anyway, I'm really happy with how everything looks. I got all my tools stacked up there to go outside. She looks pretty hanging there, don't she? Like she belongs. That's like where she belongs. I mean, she don't belong. She belongs in the house. But it looks like that would make her happy being out here. She's been just a talking. She sort of got quiet right now. I think these guineas have got her. Look how she's staring out there. It's like, you hear those guineas, little girl? Yeah? They're loud. I know. They're so loud. I know. They're so loud. Anyway, I'm fixing to go feed Molly. Then I'm going to take and the goats and the chickens and lock everything up. Take my last 2. I've already turned my smoker off. I'm just letting those last 2 pieces sort of cook as it cools down. They were almost done. They were just a little bit thicker than the rest. But you know what's nice? Is that I can have meat sitting there out in the open, and there's not one cat jumping up trying to smell where the food is. Not one cat. Praise God. Anyway. Alright, I'm going to go. I will see you guys later. I'm loving my little deck. I'm loving my little deck. Now I got to work in there because it's just, oh my gosh, it's horrible. All the fall stuff that I used during the fall on the back deck for Levi's fall party is just thrown on that table. It needs to be in a tote of its own that says porch fall decorations. It needs to say back deck, so I won't ever get it mixed up. And you know, I use these sunflower pillows, so I really won't have to change too much. There's just like a scarecrow and just a couple of like knickknacks, and there's a couple other pillows that I'm not using. I just need to get all that in a tote and put in the house somewhere so it don't mildew. But I'm just really, really happy with how all this is turning out. All right, I love you guys. God bless y'all, and I will see you later.